is called Strive. These are compression wraps. Compression wear has been around for a very long time. Compression socks, back belts, things of that nature. The only issue with those is sometimes they're so hard to get on. Strive really came to play in a marketplace that the only competition were those taupe-colored rubber bandages that I remember growing up that had little metal hooks like cat's claws to try to keep them closed. Well, these are a little different, okay? This uses a superior hook and loop closure system. I've got a roll here that is going to be 6 feet in length and 6 inches wide, and another one that is 6 feet in length and 4 inches in width. It has stretch like neoprene. That's important because the whole idea is to give you compression. And this is what's going to help to soothe sore and tired muscles. If you're doing some long distance flying, man, will you appreciate this, especially if you have varicose veins. And I want to bring our expert in once again. Again, I referred to her as Mom earlier in the show because she just takes such good care of everyone around here. Janine Mullen, you and I launched this to the world in my morning show with Pat James Dementry, and people haven't looked back. This has been popular ever since.
This has been absolutely wonderful. And Dan, when you were talking about this is kind of the alternative, but we know that compression gives temporary relief from aches and pains and muscle soreness. And like you said, compression can be so difficult to put on your body sometimes. Our Strive wraps, you can put this on your wrist, your hand, your elbow, your foot, your leg, your knee. So we can go anywhere, and it's very easy to put on. So you would just literally wrap whichever area that needs the comfort.
Yep.
And then, like you said, we give you the hook and loop. But this fabric is infused with antimicrobial silver, and that's known to inhibit odor-causing mold and bacteria. So it might just look like a black piece of fabric, but it's not. It feels like butter, and it's going to help you because we don't want you to be slowed down by aches and pains. So Strive wraps provide localized compression to reduce swelling and inflammation while you're wearing it. And the Strive difference is in the fabric. It's infused with proprietary material which produces infrared wave. So it will actually start to heat up. You can actually feel the heat a little bit. And then the silver flecks in the fabric, they're antimicrobial and they prevent the odor and bacteria. Well, so, we have some great claims to be able to talk about with compression.
Yeah, I wanted to get to that because, again, athletes know the claims, okay? Let's go to that page because these claims had to be independent laboratory tested and proven to be able to say that compression could help temporarily relieve aches, pains, and muscle soreness, reduce muscle recovery time, and reduce localized swelling and minor inflammation. Wow. These are fully washable. They're fully reusable over and over again. Janine, do me a favor. Pick up the old beige colored one that you and I remember, because the material in the one that she's holding up there is the same material in the waistband of granddad's underpants. That's all it is. This is a space-age material that actually creates compression and then generates infrared, which is that deep penetration goodness that we want. And we're all athletes nowadays. When grandmom's picking up the grandkid, she's an athlete. When you're walking through the mall for 4 miles trying to find holiday presents, you're an athlete. We might as well have things available to us that are going to treat us the same way for quicker recovery time. I think this is a really good idea.
Yeah, and you're getting a set of 2. They're reusable. They're washable. You can throw this in your gym bag. You can put this with your other supplies, with your Band-Aids and your aspirin. This is something that you want to have before you need it. And unfortunately, we're back on the go, and we cannot be slowed down by aches and pains. Yep. So fabric is like none other, and that infrared wavelengths, it actually produces the heat, and we know how important compression is and how it really helps, but we also know how difficult it can be sometimes to put on. So the fact that you can wrap this around your leg or your arm or your hands or your calf and make it as tight or as loose as you choose, but be able to do it very easily.
It's brilliant. It really is brilliant. Compression socks are a great thing. If you've ever tried to get them on, they're a nightmare. This does that and so much more. If purchased separately, by the way, because these aren't normally sold in a set of two, that would be $54.90. Our price is $41.60. And they're reusable over and over and over again. You can actually cut these if need be. If you've got one problematic area, for me it's a right knee, that you can cut them to precise lengths. Make it a little simpler for you. Janine, hopefully you've got the rest of the day off. You certainly deserve it. Working with me, they should pay you extra. They just should.
Oh, it's been so fun. It's been so fun. Have a great weekend, Dan.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Man, she's nice. We got great stuff. Can I show you? This has been the last